Hello, friend.
This is probably the most important question you could possibly ask yourself in your entire life. Who do you want to die as? Imagine that you're on your deathbed a very long time from now. You've lived a long life, and you're able to pass away peacefully in your home on your own bed. At this moment, who are you? What do you want to be able to say about your life, about your experiences? What you did, what you learned, what you taught, what you created, what you pioneered, contributed to, what you loved, what you were loved by. What experiences do you want to have had in this one life that you have to live? What do you want to be able to honestly claim about who you are and what you've done? I want you to think about this, and you don't have to get too specific right now, but I really encourage you to think about this. And once you have in mind the type of person you want to be at the end of your life, please realize that every action you take should bring you closer to and be aligned with that person that you have in mind. That is how you're going to live the life you want to its fullest. Welcome to Phil Soul. My name is Ollie. I've been very blessed in my life in the fact that one of the biggest lessons that my mom taught me growing up is to think about the man that I want to be. To think about that man and then live like that man. And there are some things that I'm not directly able to do. For example, if I want to be a manager of a successful business, and I am not currently a manager of any business at all, I cannot directly practice being that, but I can still practice the principles that I would need to live by in that position. Principles of leadership, responsibility, respecting others, high standards. Frankly, I'm not helping myself by not striving to be the person that I want to be and having the life that I want to have. Things may not happen exactly how I want or when I want, and the road may be a lot tougher than I originally thought. But if I really want to live the life that I want to live, I have to be willing to put in that effort and make those decisions and make those choices to overcome anything that comes my way that would otherwise stop me, prevent me from having the life that I want and being who I want to be. If I'm not doing that, then I'm stagnating. If my goal is to be healthy, to be strong and fit and have muscle and eat a clean diet, I need to put in that effort. And I'm not helping myself by allowing myself to be lax and not work out and eat junk food and all these things that would take me away from who I want to be. I'm not helping myself if I allow myself to be defeated and distracted by my own vices, my weaknesses, my faults. That's why I make it important in my life. I prioritize overcoming my faults through a process of self-improvement. I'm not helping myself by allowing circumstances in life to be roadblocks for me. How many times do we allow things to be roadblocks to our goals, not because they are roadblocks, but because we simply view them as roadblocks? We need to decide what our non-factors are. We need to decide what will actually stop us. And I think if we really look at that, we'll realize if we're really dedicated and we want to live the life that we want to live, there's almost nothing that would stop us. And I talk about this more in the video, Decide Your Non-Factors. I talked about this same concept there, but I wanted to go at it from a bit of a different angle. See, think about this big, awesome, ultimate goal that you have in life. And you might have multiple. That's fine. I know I do. Think about how big this world is, how big life is. Think about the possibility space that exists in life, in your own life, in other people's lives, and how these lives intersect to multiply this possibility space exponentially. Then ask yourself, what annoyances are truly going to keep you from achieving your goals? What is really going to convince you to not follow your huge dreams anymore? What is really going to put a stop to these things? Very, very little, I bet. How many times do we let small things stop us, though? Not only our joy and our emotional state, but our actions, our achievements, our goals, what we want to achieve in life. Maybe we just decide, oh, well, this is too unfortunate. I can't keep working on my goals today. I can't work this way. My day's ruined. My hour's ruined. I can't do this right now. And how often is that just not true? It just feels true in the moment because it's frustrating. It's emotional. I'm talking about this to encourage you to really be mindful of this in your own life. It's hugely important for me because I've been guilty of this so much, and it has never served me in achieving what I want to achieve in my life. Everything that I've achieved in my life, my own peace, my mental state, where I'm at, my happiness, my contentment, has been when I decided to take control of it. I achieve progress toward my goals when I decide. I choose, regardless of what anyone or anything else does or thinks, that my goals are important, and I will live the life that I want to live, and I can and will live it now. Is that annoying guy at work really going to prevent you from writing the book that you want to write? Is that politician you don't like really capable of preventing you from learning that skill you want to learn? Is your mother-in-law really truly capable of preventing you, and I mean preventing you, against anything you could possibly do, preventing you from being the person that you want to be? And if the answer is yes, I promise you, that's only because you're viewing it as a yes. And that's not a knock on you. That's not to bring you down. Again, everything I'm saying here is something I had to learn personally from my own life, through my own actions and experiences. I'm trying to help us all realize that our beliefs are important and our capabilities are vast. The possibility space of this life is much too big for such be-all, end-all situations. And I used to think really one-and-done thoughts too, that certain things were inevitable. But then certain things stopped being inevitable when I stopped thinking that they were inevitable. And they're not so inevitable anymore. Your life is much too big and unique and valuable and precious to be stopped so easily. Please believe in the massive positive possibility space that exists all around you. Believe in your own abilities, even if you need to start small and build yourself up first. That's okay. And that's good that you're growing. Believe in the power of keeping your joy through setbacks and irritations and even tragedies, minor or major. Because ultimately, they only have that much of an effect on your deathbed if you allow them to. Thank you so much for listening. I'd love to hear your advice from your experiences in the comments. We're all growing together, and it's very appreciated. You can click subscribe and then the bell icon to be notified every time I post a video. I post every Friday. Feel free to share Philisol with anyone you think will find it helpful. I want to help as many people as I can. Check out the channel page for lots more videos and other channels that I really enjoy. Until next time, much love.